helped me when I was first starting to dive into charts and really look at support levels and resistance levels is instead it was easier for me to identify it as. So instead of pinpointing one exact level, one exact price for resistance, you can instead mark a resistance zone. So that's the best area to sell. Same thing with support levels. You mark a support zone where you see there's a lot of wicks and price action, and that is the area to buy. So I'm starting off with an absolute bear Tesla chart on the daily, and we're going to identify these levels here together. I'm doing it on my computer, so we'll see right here is this is a clear zone of resistance. We can see there's a ton of selling pressure up here coming from these circles, that there's a lot of wicks, a lot of selling pressure. It's very easy and obvious to identify these kind of levels. Obviously, if you wanted to pinpoint just one, it's a little bit harder. But seeing a complete zone, you can see the level from 490 to 500. Another one, we can see this resistance zone as well, and where it started and where it goes from being identified. We can see right here, I'm drawing it out, and it came in this level once, and we can see it continued to come in this level with the big circles coming up right there. So we can see it used this zone, this area, as resistance instead of just one particular level, which is harder to identify at first. Let's look for support. We can see going even further back, this is easy, clear-cut level area of support because we can see it touched it like 5 or 6, 7 times, which is, again, a ton of buying pressure in this zone. So this is a very huge zone in the 220 to looks like 240 range. It touched this area so many times. So this is the perfect way and area to buy Tesla. And then we can even see again, there's even perfect level of resistance, even right above that. There's a good area we can see right here, and there's tons and tons of touches here. So it used this as resistance. It's easier to make sure that this is easily identifiable. If it's not easily identifiable, then it's not a good zone. We can even see what's supposed to happen is previous resistance is supposed to turn into support. The roof is supposed to turn into the floor once it breaks and retests, which it did right here. It went above it and now retested it, used it as support. We can see it does it even again, even further, which I am going to get to, and it used it again as support. This is how you do it.